Hey everyone, welcome back to Blockchain Banter EP02 Sunday Roast. I'm joined by Chris Hutchinson, the UK ambassador, the famous Chris. We have Tom Hutchinson, we have LevendiPro, we have Wolf, and we have Ashton from Nacho the Cat. Take it away there, Levendi.
How we doing, guys? Good evening. Welcome to the second round of Sunday Roast. I'm excited for this one, man. The timeline's been spicy. I don't know about the boys in the call, if you guys have seen all the posts that we've laid out, but I can't wait to get into it, man. I really cannot wait to get into it. But before we do, let's go around and say hi and what's happening. Wolf, let's start with you on my right. How we doing?
I'm good, man. I don't know what to say about what's happening because there's a lot happening, and I don't know if it's that exciting. But no, I'm very good, and I have to say I haven't read any of the things, but I'm pretty much going to do what I've done my whole life and just wing it as we go through this. So we'll be fine.
Awesome. Ashton, what's going on, man? How are you?
Happy Sunday, man. I'm doing great. We finished up an awesome positive vibe session about an hour ago, Nacho community. Those are always a lot of fun. And it's Crescendo Day tomorrow. So I'm thrilled. I also have read nothing and I'm going to wing it. So
let's go. You guys are some nice surprises, I'll tell you that much. Tom, good evening, mate. How are you?
Yeah, very good. Thank you. Happy to be here again. Much like the others, I have read nothing and will be winging it to my best ability.
Sounds like we're going to be roasting ourselves.
Yeah.
Chris, good evening, man. How you doing?
Really, really good, man. Glad that this is back again, 100%. I just wanted to say that countdown was like magical. What an incredible experience! I didn't want it to end. I was just floating through the clouds. It was incredible.
My wife was asking for Anthony Robbins.
Oh, really? I didn't know if I was tripping or something, but no, it was lovely. But yeah, no, I like everyone else. I've not read any of them, and am winging it. So,
oh, mate, it's gonna be fun, man. You guys are in for it. Cryptopumpz, man, the myth, the legend.
How's it going, guys? Good. I'm just getting over food poisoning.
Oh no, we can't hear.
Oh man.
Oh no.
Yeah. So yeah, I went to Germany for a stag, and I arrived there on Thursday and straight to the toilet.
Can anyone else hear him?
Huh?
Yeah, I can hear him.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can hear me?
Just you, Chris.
Yeah, you just keep
Doesn't
talking
matter.
over
Yeah.
us.
Okay.
I can't hear him.
And yeah, getting over it now. I'm excited about tomorrow. Yeah, with the crescendo. I know you guys, Blockchain Banter, are doing a show, but I got what's his name from Zealous Swap on tomorrow as well to talk before the crescendo. So I'm excited about that as well.
Nice,
nice.
man.
Lewis.
There you go.
Very nice guy. Yeah.
That's awesome. What do you think about that, Chris?
I totally agree with him. Can we get subtitles or something? Actually, I don't know what he was saying, but I'm assuming it was something about a stag do and choking on a big German sausage. And he got ill from it. That's all. I don't know. He got ill from it. He's looking good now. So
no, it was all pigeon meat. That's what made him ill. That's what he was
Oh man, look. Long story short, I don't know if you're going to be able to hear him, but he's excited for crescendo. He's got Zealous Swap up tomorrow on his stream. It's recorded, right? Cryptopumpz. We can listen back to it because we got our show as well.
Yeah.
So we can dive into it, and pretty much we're all excited for it. Can you see Cryptopumpz, by the way, Chris?
Yeah, no, I can see. He looks beautiful. What the stuff? Can't hear him.
It's too late to start it again.
Yeah. Shall we just dive into it? What do you boys want to do first? There's a lot of replies to go through, and there's a lot of confessions to go through.
I have all the confessions up on the screen here.
I'm good with whatever direction you want to go with first.
All right. Cryptopumpz, take it away, man. He's got the confessions up there. There's some real juicy ones in here. Cool. So, for those that don't know, Confessions is an account that receives anonymous, we don't know, of course, but it receives anonymous information from people who've made it or not in the space. Things that they've gone through negatively or positively. We're just going to roast the crap out of it, to be completely honest with you. And there's some really, really, really good life lessons that come from them as well. So pay attention. First one, it's about an influencer and 2021. This is a good one. Okay, so an influencer convinced us back in 2021 when Bitcoin was at 69,000 and ETH was 4,000. He said time to convert Bitcoin for ETH. I swapped $1 million worth of Bitcoin to ETH at $4,000. Now down 70% since I swapped. If I just kept Bitcoin, I would be up now instead of down so much again. Fuck, what an idiot. I thought he was smart.
Sounds like the influencer was one of those Chris's. Yeah, was it one of your Chris's? Was it one of those Chris's?
Yeah, it must have been, yeah. I was going to say, like, Cryptopumpz is an influencer, so it might have been him that. And because I can't actually hear him, it doesn't matter because he can be swearing at me right now, but it doesn't matter. So.
Yeah, I was about to say, target the guy that can't defend himself.
Yeah, exactly.
I was thinking it was Trump's son. Sounds a lot like earlier.
Oh, man.
Oh dear,
that's insane, man.
Like, if you think an influencer's smart, though, like you've got to really question your own IQ a bit.
Oh yeah,
like Jerry Banfield did say that he swapped out
and, like, what a
Bitcoin a year
mistake to make. Don't ever swap Bitcoin or like something that's hard money. Like a lot of us here like proof of work. Oh no, crypto.
Yeah.
I was just saying, Jerry.
Little hand up, down.
I'll do that. No, Jerry Banfield swapped out Bitcoin a year and a half ago for ICP. So
oh my god,
it could have been him.
Oh my god, Jerry Banfield, Chris, for you. Jerry Banfield swapped out Bitcoin for ICP.
Oh, yeah, but. Let's face it, he is a bit of a nutter, isn't he?
He's I don't know what's wrong.
Although I do like his songs.
No, what's right?
I don't know what's right, man. Everything.
That's a better question. That's a better question. But that's crazy though. $1 million worth of Bitcoin into ETH at $4,000. Man, that's insane.
Unreal.
Just the idea itself, $1 million. Yeah. You got 7 figures, and you're going to take it from proof of work, most widely distributed, widely used, and put it in Vitalik's playground. Like, it's just crazy to me.
Yeah, but the action.
Trust the guy that meows at a dog and talks.
I was going to say, how did exactly. How did he feel when he was down there?
But the thing is, if that's the action you took, it's a great indication of how you make your investments anyway. Because if as an individual you decide that you're just buying things off hypes of influences and you don't actually is convicted or believe in what you're investing on, fucking obviously this is gonna happen. It always happens.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I'm a massive believer in self accountability. Like, I give myself a hard time over it. So even if someone's influenced me, my decision some way, it's still my fault because I done it. The problem with people that do this, like even at the end, although he does admit that he's an idiot, so that's fair enough. I thought the guy was smart. So yeah, maybe it's just a learning curve for him. But so many people I see that do stupid shit like this or stuff like this and then regret it later, but they never take accountability for it. It's always someone else's fault. In this game, you've got, like, especially being in a decentralized system, you've got to take accountability. That's the whole point of it, is like
100%
on your own 2 feet.
If you have to protect your seed phrase, then you definitely have to protect your decision making. Like, be careful.
100%. Yeah.
But a $700,000 lesson, Jesus.
Yeah. I think we've roasted this one good, boys. Let's move on to the next one. All right. This one's short and sweet. Used my entire portfolio to bid the Taproot Wizards Dutch auction. Spent about 30 grand thinking the founder won't let it go below mint price. So for those of you who don't know, Taproot Wizards Dutch auction was a Bitcoin mint, if I'm not mistaken, for 30 grand on a mint. And this person chucked 30 grand on one single, let's call it ordinal. It's not an NFT. Let's call it an ordinal on Bitcoin, thinking it would make bank. But inevitably, like all ordinals, it dropped.
I don't get it.
It's so hard to believe.
Why risk everything? Why go all in all the time?
Why? So my question is, if you're willing to spend 30 grand on an ordinal, why don't you spend that on Bitcoin itself?
I mean, if you're willing to spend 30 grand on ordinals, I've got a beach house in the Arctic I'd like to show
you. How much?
Yeah, I'm quite interested in that as well.
Right.
Let's say roughly 30 grand.
I'm in.
I didn't understand this post at all because I don't know what the fuck wizards are. So
you're looking at one, Ashton. Ashton's a wizard.
Yeah.
No. Shy's the only wizard.
Shy's the ultimate wizard. He's got the beard and everything.
He fits it well. He really, really does. But look, 30 grand on an ordinal. Come on, man. It's not a game.
Crazy,
but it's like you said, Levendi, right?
DJ play that is.
Like, why would you stick 30 grand in? Like, at least, all right. Say stick a couple of £100 on an NFT.
Right. That's it.
And then the rest can go into BTC or CAS.
So let's put this into perspective, right? I'm a person that works part-time, so I could build what I'm building in Web3. And this amount of money that was spent on one thing is enough for over a year's salary and the rest. So imagine the amount of extra money this person has that's just throwing at everything. If they've spent 30 grand on one Taproot wizard.
Well, we hope that that's true, and this is a small percentage. But I think the sad thing in this space is there's a decent chance that it's a way higher percentage than we're thinking.
Yeah,
that's scary.
Live really... by the degen, die by the degen.
Yep.
Yeah, bloody hell. It really is scary, Ashton. To be honest, you're right.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Roasted. Let's go. Next one. Short and sweet one. Sold a crypto influencer fake Rolex for 35 grand.
Amazing.
Wow.
And I've still got it, and I'm still pleased with it, so it doesn't matter.
I haven't even commented on this one. I forgot I even commented on this one. Bloody hell. This had me in tears. I was at work when I was reading it, and I thought, you know what, whoever you are, hats off to you, man. This crypto influencer probably sold out his community anyway.
That was a real comment you put there as well, Levendi.
Oh, yeah. Deep dive. Well, I was going to say that I could have sworn that the watch that Jerry Banfield was wearing in his most recent
Oh, stop it. Oh, stop it.
I heard he's going to a beach house in Antarctica later as well.
I heard that too. He's throwing a big party. ICP party.
This is actually a good one. I like wins like this.
It's great.
Yeah, for sure.
It's great. I used the AI for that reply, by the way. Next one.
So it's all capital letters.
we got a picture this time, and Coinfessions highlighted a key sentence in this. The highlight of the sentence is, "I'm living the life we used to dream about alone." Okay, this is a good one. I helped my best friend turn a meme coin into $25,000, the most money he'd ever touched in his life. A few weeks later, it was all gone. Vanished into a mist. Now he's 30, making $20 an hour at the podiatrist's office, and we barely speak. When we do, dreams and ambition are off the table. Like they're ghosts from another life. I tried to pull him up, I really did, but somewhere along the way, I outgrew him financially, mentally, spiritually, and now I am living the life we used to dream about alone.
Wow.
Powerful.
It's kind of sad.
Yeah.
That's just horrible, Levendi.
Yeah.
But he doesn't say how, where it went.
Yeah, exactly. Cryptopumpz. Bang on. It doesn't say how or where it went. So bang on. It could have gone to.
What are you talking about? It went into a Taproot wizard.
It was a previous bloke.
But this is the thing with stuff like this as well. A lot of people get this. They'll go all in on something, which you shouldn't really ever do, and then they'll just get completely wrecked, and then that's it. That will be their journey over. But the truth is, for the majority, well, not the majority, just anyone who's made it in life, has gone through ups and downs. There's been people that have lost a huge percentage of their portfolio and still managed to come back out of it because they've kept up the grind and kept going. It's not a mistake if you learn from it, is it? And I mean, it's a hard lesson to learn. Or maybe we're reading this wrong. Maybe the other guy's living his best life ever. He might just want to be
a foot doctor job.
Low key, mate. Maybe
I rated as a
aren't they
couple.
foot doctors?
Is that what they are?
Making
He
a
might have a
buttload
foot
and-
fetish, Ashton.
Yeah,
You never
God,
know.
Poor guy.
I was reading it and thinking these guys are a couple.
Mm.
I was, to be fair.
Did you think? Do you reckon someone went? This guy spent 25 grand on a ring?
Possibly. I don't know.
I've read somewhere once a bloke was saying that it's obviously a joke, but he was saying he'd won the lottery, he'd gone back to his missus and said, "Look, we've won the lottery, pack your bags." And she was like, "Oh God, are we going like on holiday?" He said, "No, I've won the lottery, you're out the door."
Cold-blooded.
Maybe something like that.
That was a great joke. I remember this joke. Cool.
The couple
finish
one,
up
I
the
did.
roasted. Next one, man. Let's go. All right. I ran up 100,000 to 3 million from AI coins last year between November and December. Diamond handed it all the way down to 250 grand. People think it's still a 2.5x, but the gut-wrenching feeling knowing that I lost 2.75 mil in 2 months is torture.
Yeah, it
Sure.
sucks balls.
That's insane. Why would you not sell even some of
Right.
it? That's such a massive run up.
We got to move away from
Greed.
social pressure in crypto to like diamond hand everything and hold on. Everyone is like shameful to take profits, and it's just wrong.
I'd actually argue.
But it was really funny when the whole GameStop thing happened. It was very funny. I must admit, it was hilarious. Where all that stuff come from.
Yeah, but that was all
fun.
part of it for all of them. I think most of them didn't actually care about the money. They just wanted to be part of something. Let's take down Melvin Capital, and they did, and it was awesome.
That was a little bit of a movement. They're in it for passion and
exactly like more than the money. Yeah. But yeah, I totally agree. I think I'd argue the majority of people that tell others to diamond hands are the ones selling on you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or they're mega down as well.
Yeah.
So it's like
Die with
diamond,
me,
all
pretty
they can
much.
do is diamond hands. Yeah,
You know what?
Misery loves company.
What makes this post funny for me is Cryptopumpz. If you scroll down to that first comment, bloody hell, this guy was brutal. Did you guys hear about the $330 million loss from somebody that got drained?
Yeah.
This unstoppable account comes in here. Chill, you're not this guy. Say. That was brutal as well. This one apparently socially engineered out of 330 mil.
Yeah, he's an old man as well, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
that's horrible.
He was an old man who had 330 million, though. That's a lot.
Had.
Yeah, all right, fair.
Now he's alone
he's just an old man.
nursing home, screaming about the good old days.
Yeah, and that the guy who drained him is living the life they dreamed together. For the
But if he had 330 million sitting there for 8 years, he wasn't short.
Guy.
Well, or he didn't care about it.
Yeah.
Just not,
Yeah.
I can see another brutal comment there from Trench Diver. What a bloody name. Translation. I had 3 million, but my ass got greedy, so I held very risky bags without selling a third of it.
I mean,
Facts.
it's true.
Yeah.
That's brutally honest, man. These comments are brutal. We can dive into them for hours. I'm telling you, they're brutal. Some of them. But consider this person roasted.
Yeah. Sorry, random comment there. There's a place in Ireland called Muff, and there's a Muff Divers Club there. And
Shut up.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I was just going to say,
cool.
the slang for. I don't know if it's the same in the UK.
Yeah, Muff. Yeah, of course.
No, please explain it. Oh, Chris doesn't know. Chris, we're talking about Muff Divers.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there's a.
Yeah.
Oh, this would have to be the
That's
take
like his
I
favourite
can't
thing.
hear Cryptopumpz when he's talking about muff diving. Unbelievable.
Let me kick you out and bring you back in.
Ask him to sign it for you.
I'll turn him off and back on. See if he comes back on.
Oh man,
That's better.
Oh,
Chris.
that's better.
Yeah, kick him.
cool. We're into the next.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. I commented on this one as well. Jesus Christ. Did,
Can you hear me now?
Did you kick Chris in and out?
Yes.
Yeah, just to see if you could hear me.
Can you hear him, Chris?
No.
No,
Do you have him muted by any chance?
I hope not, because that would be ridiculous.
You have to die by the sword now, just so you know. No.
Towards the end of last show, Chris was like, "I've had enough of this."
How do you mute someone?
I don't know.
Right click on him, I think. I'm not sure. Look.
But you want to unmute him, though.
I can refresh him. I can save as, print him, send tabs to your device.
Chris has really impressed
I
me with
can't
his
unmute
technical
him.
knowledge on Casper, but if he doesn't know how to mute and unmute someone, like he's gone back down.
But
To
he's
be
just
fair,
he's used to muting them by throwing a brick. So
Exactly that.
to be fair, I couldn't find it myself just now. I was looking. So, Chris, hard luck, mate. I can't see the mute button myself, so look, we're just gonna have to continue, and then we'll just send you Morse codes. What?
So, but I'll try lip read him. If he can just,
Yeah,
when
there
he
you
does
go.
anything, get right up and just.
Jeez. All right, cool. We're into the next one. Another short and sweet one. This one's from a young person. I'm hard stuck at 250,000 port at 21 years old, and it's driving me insane that I'm not rich yet. What do you
chill
mean?
out, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You're 21
You just
years
got
old.
the right to drink. Relax. Enjoy yourself.
So what do you mean? You're not rich yet. So you know how much money 250,000 is to a lot of people.
Was this written by Andrew Tate by any chance?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. When I was 21.
Mate, I see. I made a comment there. I said use that as a pickup line at the bar and see what results it gets you.
Yeah, truth.
Jesus, bro, you're 21. When I was 21, I had $10 in a student loan debt. That's from Ansem. Wow.
I had a 1-year-old, so count your blessings.
Yay.
These community questions are great, and the replies are brutal, man. Consider this one roasted.
I actually think if I was 21 and had 250k at the time, I probably would be dead by now. I'd say the chances are pretty high of me being dead if I'd have had two. If you can't control the power, it just controls you. And
Oh yeah.
I think at that age I would have been brutal.
It's so true. I was 16, earning £1,500 a month in a bank, and thought I was a millionaire, man. So exactly, I know exactly what you're fucking talking about. Back then, that was a lot of money as well. Fucking that. You know how many times I was partying? Imagine I had 250 grand to play with. You're right.
Oh yeah, dangerous.
Oh yeah, it would have been gone in a weekend. Levendi.
Yeah, easily.
Hookers and blow, my man. Hookers and blow.
Cool. So this one is a bit strong. So this person says, I'm in this space since 2017. Made good money and lost just as much, but I built a steady Web3 business in between. I didn't make bank yet, but I make more money with crypto than I ever could in my normal life, and I am semi-challenged. If I can do it, you can. Definitely do it. All you need is time.
I love this one.
Chris, is
It's
this
Jerry Banfield again.
Chris, is this you?
Yeah, no, this is 100% me. Although I probably wouldn't have put semi-challenged. It would have been full.
Semi,
blown.
yeah.
But apart from that, yeah. I'm proud of it. I think people should embrace being semi-challenged, challenged to some degree. I think everyone is on the spectrum to some degree. Like everyone is. And it's just utilising it and making it a superpower. It's hard to make my one a superpower without getting into like OnlyFans or anything like that. But I'm doing all right in the crypto space. And for someone who just puts bricks on top of each other, I'd say that's pretty cool. So yeah.
You know what happened, or why this type of perception is out there. We've got a bit of a flawed educational system where we only evaluate 6 intelligences, and if you core intelligences, and then if you look at the identified intelligence out there is over 150. So the whole way we're measuring intelligence is anyway skewed in regards to people. We all think academic intelligence is intelligence, and it's not. You have physical intelligence, you have how you can use your body, you have how you can read people, you have how you interact, the type of social interactions you have. All of these things are actual intelligences. And the reality of it is that every single person on this planet has one of them. And if he focuses on them, he'll be successful. And his intelligence isn't less than anybody else's. It's all the same. So I think that's the lesson to learn.
True. Makes all sorts to make the world go round.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It does. Strong confession here. Nice one. I wouldn't even say this is roasted. Nice life lesson.
Yeah.
Cool. Next one. I see Kraken Exchange even commented on this one. Small, short, and sweet. I round tripped almost 1 million twice. First, it was 926 grand, and then 960,000. I never hit around 1 million, so I never sold.
Well, this is just a lesson to everybody. The round numbers that we shoot for are stupid. It's so many people are doing that. If you want to shoot for some number, take 10% off of it and get out while you can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or have multiple targets. Some that are number based, some that are indicator based, some that are whatever.
Yeah.
Just have different reasons to get in or out.
This is definitely the biggest mistake people do in Web3.
Oh, dude, I like the Dutch comment right there. That is a
Yes.
perfect. I mean, it's brutal, but that comment is great.
I was going to get into it. It's
Okay, go for it. Sorry.
really, really good. So we'll go straight into, we'll skip Kraken for a second, go straight into Dutch. Bro thought the market owed him a confetti celebration for hitting $1 million. Now he's a lifetime subscription to Pain instead. Oh my God.
Brutal.
Very brutal.
Or he's going to get his. He's going to get it.
Third time's the
He
charm.
might be 4 months away from getting his confetti celebration.
Third time's a charm, right? Says Axel at intern.
He's just baiting him. Do it again. I dare you.
The thing is, if he hadn't put 30 grand into the wizard thing, he'd have his million.
Kraken says something. If it's good enough to screenshot, maybe it's good enough to sell? Question mark.
So they're talking about the wizard too.
Yeah. What's this one? Imagine fumbling. This is automated. Oh, it's a bot. So imagine fumbling $1 million twice because you was waiting for that extra 4% like it's a loading bar. Your portfolio looking like edging gone wrong, bro.
Oh my God.
Next time, just sell at 950 grand and buy yourself some common sense.
Damn.
Awesome.
Roast
Roastmaster 9000. Can't we just? We could automate Sunday roast and just get that guy to do it.
Yeah, for sure. Where's that bot?
This bot they invite. Jeez.
Oh dear, brutal.
Yeah, that was brutal. Cool. You want to read this one as well, Cryptopumpz? All right, cool. What's this? The lesson people need to learn from this is that the guy who had that goal but say hit 1.2 would sell them then tell people you have to take profit, even though the same dude hit 960k would have round tripped. There's show more on there. I don't understand the first paragraph, but consider
he's saying that like people are just lying all the time. They always say what the thing is that makes them like look the best. If he would have got to 1.2, it'd be like, oh, you got to take profits. But he also was waiting for $1 million and got killed on it. So you can't trust anybody. Don't listen to them. Forget the influencers.
Back to the influencers now. Which is a good point, to be honest. Crypto Twitter is notorious for that, for people listening to the wrong people. Anyway, on to this one. I desperately need to get back to my old ways is a highlight sentence by Coinfessions. So let's get into it. I've had over $400,000 stabled, built over the past 2 years and never touched it. Just slowly added over time. Was using 40 to 70,000 to trade with and would stable anything higher. Helping friends and family all the time. Mrs. was happy. I've been working less and life is great. Recently, I've become addicted to meme coins and it has decimated my progress. I've been eating up my stables for about 6 months and now I'm down to 46 grand.
Oh, God.
Nobody knows and the guilt is killing me. I desperately need to get back to my old ways.
I mean, the ship might have sailed, brother.
Bloody
Yeah.
hell.
At that point, it's gambling, isn't it? Like,
It really is. That's what it is. It's gambling.
Yeah.
fuck.
I think he's answered his own doubts in here by saying that he got addicted to meme coins, which is gambling, man. I think he needs to speak to someone about it, to be honest.
Well, yeah. I mean, but he's still got, to be fair, he's still got 40 to 70 grand left. And like, I know a couple of meme coins. If he's into the meme coin, I'm just saying.
Well, that property in the Arctic could get him right back to the total.
We could spend that money on
if you're gonna
crumpet.
go degen, just go full degen and just have it done with it. Like,
Oh God, Cryptopumpz. He says he can spend that money on crumbs. Please don't claim it for free.
Is there people still buying it when it's free?
Mate,
That's still happening.
it's crazy. I saw a bit of volume on Casper.com this morning as well. I don't know what's happening, but it's free, people. Go claim it for free, man. There's a couple 100 million left.
do you know what's crazy?
Gas
about
fees.
that, though?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But it shows you how little money's needed to be put into the market to actually push a market cap up. It's unreal.
definitely.
And I know it's all skewed, especially with the way things work on KRC20 at the moment. Like, the marketplace isn't really a good measure, but and it does skew market cap sometimes. But yeah, it's insane. Imagine if this chavvy put in 40 to 70 grand into crumbs. What the market cap? I actually think it would be more than America.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, somebody put in what $50 the first time I saw it, and it went up to 1 million market cap or something, wasn't it? Or something like that. It was like 1 cent coin or some. I could not believe my eyes.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. So yeah, imagine 46 grand into that. Jesus Christ!
Highlights how important liquidity is. In these
Right.
markets,
Right.
Yeah.
If there's ever a lesson, is liquidity, man. We need to get that written and explained well.
Because to be fair, he would make bank if he dumped 46k into crumbs. But it's wouldn't be able to claim it.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe that was the issue with a guy that lost the 2 million earlier. No liquidity.
Yeah, it might. Yeah, you never know.
Cool.
I am actually looking forward to Dex's coming on to.
Mate.
Oh, dude, me too.
It needs to happen, man. It just streamline everything so much. And I'm not a big fan of sexes. I just do not. I don't think they do much for projects, smaller projects anyway.
They do a lot of damage, that's for sure.
Well, yeah, 100%. It's but that's their market, isn't it? They just need the fees. They don't care about the project. They just want the fees and the entry money requirements. So that's it.
Parasitic.
Yeah, they are. And at least with a Dex, it's less centralized. So there's still going to be some manipulation there, but I don't think it's going to be as much manipulation. It's going to be held by the people, like putting their money into these liquidity pools. So I'm really looking forward to Dex's coming online. And I think a lot of the big players that are still about on the KRC20s now, obviously Nacho, Wolf, and there's obviously more as well, K-Dow. I think that a Dex will just help them to no end, definitely.
Could not agree more. And you're right. I mean, you just spread out like the risk and the incentives for people on a DEX to the whole community or to anyone who participates in it. So you just got less of the density of strong incentive for manipulation because it's spread out amongst so many.
Yeah, definitely.
But it is very hard to sell KRC20 tokens.
We're on a roast, and we're talking about really. Oh, sorry. Just mute me. Just mute me.
It's very hard to sell KRC20 tokens at the moment. I wonder, does that put some people off? If we had a DEX, like, would that simplify it a lot, do you think? Or that has its own problems that come with it? That's what I want to learn about tomorrow. I'm not too well up on DEXs. Like yourselves, I use central exchanges, so that's what I want to learn.
Wow, they are some strong words against Chris.
I agree with them. I agree with every word you just said.
There was a comment about Chris. I seen one comment. He said you can see the wax in Chris's ears from here.
Oh
probably what's wrong.
no!
Oh, that must
Oh,
be
good to
Crypto
hear that.
J. He's got it out for you.
Yeah, Chris. So there's a comment in the stream. Somebody saying they can see the wax from there, the earwax from there. Who's that?
Wait, what?
Crypto J.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, something to do with your earwax. I don't know. I got
I think he
message.
sells Q-tips, so it's all biased.
Yeah, it's either that or he's got some weird fetish. I don't actually have an OnlyFans. I know I mentioned it before, but I don't actually have one yet.
It's just you and iPhones, the whole channel. You're using iPhone.
And earwax. Me, iPhones and earwax.
Crypto J loves you, man.
Yeah, I know he does. He's a good roaster.
Great. Cool. Speaking of roast, what's the next one? I was planning on letting everyone know when I reached 1 million. Oh, wow. There's another one that had a mark. Okay, cool. So this one's a juicy one. Well, I say juicy, another life lesson. I made over 100 grand in one day from an initial buy-in of $270. I trusted big people in the community and they would ping me if they see big potential on a coin. Over the period of 1 week and just under 10 trades, I lost all of it again. Nobody knows about this because I was planning on letting everyone know when I reached $1 million. February was the hardest month in my entire life and I have never felt worse. I had planned a whole different life and now I'm back to nothing.
Oh, brutal.
There seems to be a lot of this though, where people put their entire trust into, like, they don't care about the tech at all.
Yeah,
they just care about
something
making
else.
money, and which is fair enough. But if you care about making money, do some fucking research. Like, you can't just trust someone all the time, especially influencers. Like, their whole, if you look at an influencer's business model, it's literally just to get attention. They get paid through attention. That is it. So if they can just talk nonsense about anything and keep you on your edge of your seat and blah, 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 they're winning. They don't actually care if things go up, down, wherever. All they care about is getting your attention. So I think people, I don't know. Am I just being harsh, or are people just
No,
really
it's a crazy
Get rich quick.
yeah,
isn't it?
it's really crazy to think that this is the type of mentality that runs out there. I mean, it's insane that, just from a perspective, if you think that being smart is listening to a couple of guys pinging you, and effectively any market's got winners and losers. So for you to be able to win means everybody else would have lost. And you would think that the distinguishing factor between you winning and losing is a couple of guys that's going to ping you when things happen. It's just the absolute insanity of this, where people don't understand. You need to actually buy stuff you believe in and invest in the things you believe in. And it's very simple. There's a bunch of ways to do it. You can be a technical trader and you can analyze things from technical, but at least you commit to something based on some sort of intelligence. You can trade on fundamentals based on what the thing's built off in Web3 or in the real world. Or you can just buy shit you believe in and fucking keep it.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's the free ways to pursue making money.
I think it's the art of doing your own research as well, isn't it? Like, me and Tom, one of our mates is he runs a hedge fund, a crypto hedge fund, and it's a very successful one. And we listen to him all the time. He's very good at what he does, but we listen to him. We don't just follow him with absolutely everything he says. I'll take his information and I'll do my own research. Most of the time, I totally agree with it after you've done the research. But he's not going to get everything right all of the time. And he knows that. He tells people this. And you have to change your mindset. Like, what does he say, Tom? It's like written in sand.
Your beliefs are written in sand, basically. So everything's great until it isn't, and the second it isn't, you have to be quick to turn around and change your mind, and not die by the sword.
So crypto's fast paced, man. Like, you can look at something and go, "This is immense. This is working really well. It's incredible." And then, but all of a sudden, something can change, and it's all of a sudden not. And you need to understand that when it gets to that point, you need to pivot. But yeah, I like. So my point is, he's extremely good at what he does. And we'll listen to him, but again, you don't just blindly follow. Like, it's the worst thing you can ever do. I just feel like people need to understand that crypto is decentralized to the most part of it is anyway, and highly unregulated. So you need to take responsibility and do your own research and things. Otherwise, you end up like Matey Boy here, who was aiming for $1 million and ended up with 270 quid. Yeah, not good.
Yeah.
It just
ended up with nothing. He started with 270.
The trend is your friend till the bend in the end. Isn't it? You trust it till it goes wrong. And sometimes the best thing you can do, especially with a massive run up like that, is choose to just sit on your hands. Because you'd feel untouchable. From that, he would have felt untouchable. $270 to $100K.
How many X's is that?
All of them.
Yeah, all of them.
I just don't get it. If you think you're going to get wealthy by buying a Patreon subscription, like what was your day like? What happened earlier in the day that led you to that moment where you're like, Patreon is going to get me there?
Oh no!
Or a wizard.
Yeah.
Fucking wizard, mate.
Can't help
But
it.
all of these confessions, they all seem to be aiming for 1 million, like a nice round number, but a lot of them never hit it.
Yeah. Cryptopumpz is saying all of these confessions, they seem to be aiming for a round number of 1 million, Chris. They're just not hitting it.
I know, it's ridiculous.
You should be pursuing your year's salary. Because if you can hit your year's salary and you can buy yourself a year and you can work in a year on whatever it is you want to pursue and have passion for.
100%. There's a lot of people that do not understand what you just said, Wolf. They aim high, 100 grand, 200 grand but no, man. This 20, 30, 40 grand, your year's salary, whatever it may be, is the first point.
Baby steps.
Well, the key is to doing something with that, though. Like if you take that approach and you're like, hey, I can buy myself time, don't squander that time after you've bought it. Because that's the whole benefit. You've got to reinvest in yourself or your future, or whatever it is you're doing, and use that time wisely. But a year, I mean, you can do a ton in a year.
100%.
You can just pay the bills.
But it does seem to be a common thing. They're all trying to hit 1 million, which is just stupid. I mean, I've got my target at 1.1 million.
I wonder if we're going to come across somebody reaching 999,000 and not taking it because they didn't hit 1 million.
God, you would though, wouldn't you? Like, come on. Like, if you was at 999,999,000.
Bro, I'd take it at 9 quid. What do you mean? 990.
Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't have made it that high.
Wicked. Consider this one roasted. Next, let's go. Oh, cool. This one's about crypto Twitter. The highlight by Confessions is everyone on crypto Twitter looks like they're doing better than me. Keyword. 27 years old, and I've been in crypto for the past 4 years. My port is stuck at 110,000 USD, mostly in Bitcoin and Sol. 180K at recent BTC highs. I feel terrible because all my alt meme coin trades never go well, and I've lost about 30 Sol trying to find a 100x trade. Everyone on crypto Twitter looks like they're doing better than me, have retired off of 8-figure gains while I'm stuck at my pleb job. I know I shouldn't compare myself to others, but seeing so many people find financial freedom while I can't sucks.
Dude, this is just the equivalent of getting on Instagram and thinking every single person is a model in the world. Like you're just being brainwashed, man.
Yeah.
Wait, the thing is, you don't get people posting all the time saying like, I haven't won the lottery. You don't get 1 million people say I haven't won the lottery and one person saying I do. You just get the people bragging when they've done it. So you end up getting filled with all these stories of people making it.
It's a market.
But there'll be far more people that don't.
It's a market. Every winner has got a loser. And there needs to be more losers for there to be a winner. So statistically, it is insane to think that there's all these people making all this money. There's all these people not making money for a very few to make the money. That's the concept of a market. But also, this point where he says, like, I spent 30 Sol looking for a 100x trade. You can't find a 100x trade. No one knows what's going to go 100x trade, because if the information of what would make it 100x was available, it wouldn't be 100x because everybody would buy into it. And I think it's efficient market theory. It's the basic premises of investing. It's just it's just weird. These I don't know.
Let's go back to the point where he said he's been in crypto for 4 years and he's stuck at 110 grand. Mate, I know people that are minus that amount. 110,000 US dollars is insane to be in that profit in 4 years. What 2021 was 4 years ago at the top of the cycle, and you're still holding 110 grand. Think yourself lucky.
For sure. And keep in mind that at least half of the people that are financially free, they just want you to buy their Patreon subscription.
Yeah. I mean, reminds me. I think the guy's a bit of a loser, to be honest with you, because I've got a Lambo and everywhere, and as you can see, I live in a massive mansion. And if you want to live like me, just sign up to my Patreon for like 50p a day, and that's it.
That's it.
You'll get
how to lay bricks.
So you're saying everyone can get an African sunset Lambo if they sign up.
And eat pigeon meat for life.
That sounds
I drive up
I'm
to my
going to drop
gym
out
and
of this stream and come back and see if things get better for me, because I want to see. I want to listen to Cryptopumpz.
Yeah.
All right, no worries. What was you saying, Cryptopumpz?
I was saying I drive a 2010 Volkswagen Passat at the moment, and I go to the gym. Like, I have a house, I'm in a garden room out the back that costs a lot of money, and I go to the gym and I turn up in my piece of shit car, and there's like young fellas in there, 27, 25, 20, M2, BMW M2, Range Rovers, Land Rovers, Discovery, you know. But I all know they go home and they live with their moms. You know? they're just deep in debt. They're just deep in debt, and they want to look cool. Like I used to have a Subaru and Pretzel, like, you know, STI, like, so I know what it's like. But it, you know, people see that and they think everything's going better for everybody else than them, but it's not. It's just all for show.
Yeah, totally.
Right. Spot on.
I didn't fit in the Lambo
Everything's
anyway.
on tick as well now. Everything's on tick.
Yeah.
You wouldn't fit in a Lambo.
No, I don't.
Stick your head out the sun.
I had a friend when I was at the bank. He had a Porsche, and the one day we wanted to go buy McDonald's, and I had to drive with him. I couldn't get into the fucking car. It's such a tiny car. So yeah, no, I would never buy a sports car. It doesn't work at all.
A guy in a Porsche going through McDonald's is crazy.
Wolf, I've got a. Do you know the Reliant Robins?
Yeah.
The little three-wheelers.
Del boy.
I've got one. Let me come.
You've got one.
That'll be
Yeah,
so
no way.
funny. Because I'm like that when I'm in it. You could be, honestly, it would be so good.
Has it got Trotter's Independent Traders on the side?
No, it's got. I painted it blue and put a big Union Jack on it. And it's got rally stickers. I'm sponsored by like Brembo and Sparko and all that stuff.
Nice.
Obviously, it's legit.
Nice. Is Chris stuck in the void?
He's not back yet.
Oh,
I'll send another link just in case.
cool. All right. So while he's busy with connecting, let's dive into the next coin session. So this one, this one aims. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna get into it. I'm not even gonna break it down. Started with 100 grand and hit a 5 million portfolio all-time high at this cycle. Ended up giving $4 million back. I feel like a loser being this low 7 figures after comparing myself to who I was. I'm not sure how to handle it.
Count your blessings, man. That's how you should handle it. You should be quiet and be grateful for what you did do, because that's gnarly. I'm low 7 figures. I'm not good enough. I'm only low 7 figures.
Yeah.
What?
It's mental. Yeah. The mentality of these people, they must live on crypto Twitter, man, if they're thinking that way, to be honest.
100%. But Dutch is back. He seems to have
and Roastmaster 9000 as well. I'm looking forward to reading these replies. But before we go there, Chris, welcome back. How's the sound?
Chris,
I
can you hear me?
Hear everything. I can't see anything at the moment.
Can you hear Cryptopumpz?
Can you hear me? You hear me?
I don't know. Is he speaking?
Oh,
yeah,
God.
yeah.
Oh,
no.
God. Now you can't even see him.
You know what it is? It's his iPhone.
That's it. You know what? It's not that. He's not even using that today.
I'm 100%. This is a user error.
Chris, hit the link on your iPhone and come back. It might fix it.
What on the? I'm not using my iPhone.
Yeah, I know. That's the idea. It might fix the situation.
Oh, what if I use my iPhone? But then tiny little screen and everyone makes fun of me. I don't even know where my phone is.
Honestly, Cryptopumpz has been making
Yeah,
fun of
oh,
you.
mate, yeah, it's brilliant. He's gonna listen back to it and be like, "You guys are such a wind-up artist." Cool. Let's dive into these replies, man. I see Dutch, I see Roastmaster, and Jumper there. So Jumper says, "This level of delusion needs to be studied. When my port hits 5 mil, I'll be heading to the south of France," with a smiley face. That's the man with his head on the shoulders.
Yep.
Dutch comes in there. You fumbled 4 million and still crying over 7 figures, bro. Some of us out here trying to flip ramen into rent. Wake up.
Dude, what a killer line. Flip ramen into rent. I love that.
That's mental.
Was it Jack Sparrow?
Yeah, for sure.
And Roastmaster 9,000. Here we go. Imagine fumbling 4 million and crying about being a millionaire. You're the type to win the lottery and be depressed. It ain't the Mega Millions. Stay humble before the market make you sleep in a Honda. Oh man, these replies are brutal.
Oh dear.
Oh, there's a good one there. You didn't lose 4 million. You learned $4 million worth of lessons. Still up 9x from the start, by the way. That's a good one.
I told you yesterday, living in a course. I don't get all of this anyway. What I want to do if I have money is the same I can do today. I just want to go fishing. But the reason I can't go fishing is because I've got all these dependents and people that I'm responsible for. So I'm doing all of this to make sure that they're safe and they're fed and they've got everything they need. But if they weren't there, I would just go fucking fishing. Yes.
Dude, I am with you, Wolf, 100%.
Yeah.
No new cars, no new houses.
It's all
Keep
bullshit.
the fam
Anyway.
safe and secure.
Yeah, it's all bullshit. I've had fancy cars. They're shit.
Nothing like nature, to be honest. I agree. I like nature. I don't know about fishing with a rod, but I like spearfishing.
I want to go ice fishing on a lake because I just
I
think
see those
with an
videos
axe
of
probably as well.
What's this guy that is in Antarctica that goes camping and with his family? He's blown
He's
up.
renting my place.
What's that?
I just always think ice fishing. Fucking no one's gonna come bother you there. It's too cold. It's too shit.
Yeah.
It's perfect, man.
Me and Tom have had many discussions about just going to Canada and just losing ourselves in the woods and then just building log cabins out there. Like Canada's massive, man, and the forest out there is huge. And who the hell's ever going to find you? And we'll just live like that. That's our plan, sort of C, isn't it? If everything goes wrong, if we get divorced and everyone leaves us, and just have.
If we get,
I actually can't hear Tom now.
No way.
No.
What is
I've
happening?
lost Cryptopumpz and Tom.
Oh, you don't want to hear what you're saying, mate.
finally, I hate him. I hate him.
Oh,
Is this a prank? Like,
if only, man. I feel you. I mean, Cryptopumpz has gone on to this next one. This is a different. It's a change to what we've been reading. Actually, this. Wow. Okay, I'm just gonna get into it. I did a token on Solana, and it surprisingly blew up. I made about 15 grand from it. I didn't rug though. I just sold my other bag. After that, I got scammed by a girl claiming she was pregnant. She scammed me for all I have, and I had to take loans everywhere. Now I'm hopeless and in trouble.
well, he saved money then because she wasn't actually pregnant with his kid. So actually, he saved money over time.
Long term, yeah, for sure.
He doesn't know what
there's
the
a
cost
solution
of
to
it.
this. Like, just Jerry Springer that shit and figure it out before you.
Mate, I'm
Like,
sorry,
come
but how'd you go to getting scammed by a girl claiming she was pregnant from the crypto space?
Maybe it's the new type of Nigerian
I'm
king
assuming
scam.
they had sex at some point.
Yeah, I would hope so. Otherwise, this guy, he's like, God, that was a serious Discord conversation.
Oh God!
Dude, there's one comment saying rugged by a fake baby and still bragging about the 15 grand. Oh my God. Oh God. Consider this one roasted, man. Let's go to the next one. Another short and sweet one. Every time I see a crypto baddie on the timeline, I get a boner. I can't help myself. Oh my god. Oh goodness me.
You can't keep writing.
Sounds like something you just keep to yourself.
This is probably how he got fucking scammed by the girl claiming she was pregnant.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh goodness me. Apologies for this one. I didn't realize it slipped through. Hey, next one.
It took me too long.
Consider this one roasted, Cryptopumpz. Let's go to the next one. Okay, Confessions highlighted a sentence from this one. I have no idea what I'm doing and it isn't going very well. Okay, I wonder what this is. Spent the last of my Bitcoin stack on an NFT cockfighting project. I really thought it was a great idea and hired developers and artists. Spent over $40,000 on it. Turns out I have no idea what I'm doing and it isn't going very well. I didn't tell my wife I was doing this and she still thinks we got the 40 grand in Bitcoin. I'm so fucked and feel challenged for losing this way.
I think it's a brilliant idea.
Yeah, where can we buy it?
Buy it in NFT.
How does that work? Mate, that's crazy. I've not heard of this project. NFT. I'm going to search it right now. Let's see if it still exists.
Careful.
I'm on crypto Twitter. Not Google. It's not.
Turn your safe search on.
Yeah.
Oh god, I've gone down this rabbit hole on crypto Twitter. I don't even want to show you, boys. I'm coming back. I'm sorry. I'm coming back. That was a bad idea. Sorry. Delete history.
Did you see any more baddies? On there,
yeah, sorry. One told me she's pregnant. Crap. Oh man, but this is a funny one. But damn, man, NFT cockfighting project, 40 grand. Didn't tell the wife. Don't tell her. Don't ever tell her.
Don't tell anyone.
You lost your seed phrase at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it. It's in a heap pile somewhere.
It's crazy that losing your seed phrase
Or
is less embarrassing than the truth, though. Because that should be pretty damn embarrassing. Lose your seed phrase.
It really is.
You messed up when that's the lie.
It really, really is. Cool. Next one, Cryptopumpz. This one's short and sweet. I was so close to becoming a main character. I round tripped it all the way back down to an NPC. Now what? That's a good one. Kraken exchange. You are not him. Kraken. They love playing about. Moment of silence for our fellow NPC.
Love it.
Great. Nice plug to that meme coin as well. Another Cole. This is most Cole's. Confession reads like a 40-year-old tries to talk like his kids. Oh no.
Not wrong,
God.
though.
They're getting brutal. But that's that was funny. Next one. Oh wow, okay. Highlight from Confessions. I decided to quit my job and put everything into Bitcoin. All right, let's see how this one goes. In 2016 as well. Okay. In 2016, I unexpectedly earned $500,000 and decided to quit my job and put everything into Bitcoin. I then went on to travel the world and started spending huge amounts of money. I panic sold here. Oh God, why is always this? I panic sold Bitcoin at random crypto ATMs in Macau and ended up losing all my Bitcoins before 2017 bull run. Could have retired if I waited just a few months longer. Don't spend your money for stupid things, guys. It's not worth it.
Losing $500,000 in a year.
It started off insanely well.
When I saw in 2016, I spent 500,000 on Bitcoin. I thought, this guy is like living the dream.
Yeah.
Jesus, that sucks.
Yeah, it just took a turn. Bloody hell. Why is it always panic selling Bitcoin at fucking random crypto ATMs, man?
It has to be a young fella. Young guys are stupid.
That's a good point. Cryptopumpz says young guys are stupid. Has to be.
We're all stupid. Yeah, we're younger.
We were all, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It goes back to what we were saying earlier. If I was 16 years old and coming into this type of money, what would we do with it, man? Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'll probably start on NFT.
I don't want to open that rabbit hole again. Please don't make me. Cool. Next one. I think this might be the last Coinfessions. Is that right?
Yeah.
Cool. Deposited $500, lost it. Deposited $500, lost it. Is the highlight from this by Coinfessions.
It already feels like it's in Vegas, not in crypto.
It feels like it's a slot machine. Right, let's see. Entered the crypto world on October 13th of 2024 with the intent of trading meme coins. Deposited $500, lost it. Deposited $500, lost it. Deposited another $500 and turned it into $1.1 million by February 11th. Swapped all of it to USDC and going to wait for the next big bull run frenzy in crypto. Going to take my profits out from USDC slowly.
Dude, hats off.
Yeah, man.
you.
Damn, we landed on a positive.
Yeah.
Good decisions also.
Damn. So that whole build up of all these people trying to find 1 million, and this guy hit Chris's target of 1.1. Damn.
And was smart enough to swap
Still
it
though.
while he could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this you, mate?
I wish it was. I really wish it was. But no.
But still lost $1,000 though.
1,500.
Losers.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty good.
The first bits was definitely me. 500.
Yeah.
Mate, I'm impressed with this. To be, I did not expect. I don't even remember reading this, to be honest, and adding it to the thing. I forgot. I picked this up. This is quite impressive because there's not often you hear about this at all. You always hear about fake wins on crypto Twitter or big losses, like we have been, and this is really impressive.
How do we know this isn't a fake win? I call bullshit.
Well,
True.
he's not asking you to sign up to his Patreon.
Yeah, true.
True. Cool. I think we're done with the Confessions Cryptopumpz. Do you want to go into some replies across the timeline from Caspians?
Yeah.
There was some real juice, man. In the last 30 days, the Casper timeline has been really funny, man. If you guys are following my replies or everybody that's in this call's replies, then you will see what I'm talking about.
Oh, sorry, what's this, Levendi? This is the other stuff you have up.
Yeah. I think it's gonna. If you X out all of these, it should make your restream run a lot smoother as well. If you close all of these tabs, then you should be able to have a smoother restream and be able to open the other replies one by one if you want, or have them all open.
Don't be blaming my restream when it's Chris messing it up.
No, I'm
He's
just
the only odd one out.
It's the iPhone, mate. He's not using it. That's what it is. But yeah, no, I only said that because I know from streaming on Twitch, having multiple tabs open like that messes it up. And I thought that was the case earlier, but you seem to be pretty smooth, to be honest, up till now.
Yeah,
apart from Chris not being able to hear his brother and you.
I'm glitching like I'm bad, man.
I think then, if it's all right for all of us, Chris, then it might be coming from your end, to be honest.
Yeah, probably. I don't know why. I'm scared to leave and come back again because I'll probably lose Levendi next time, and then I've only got Wolf and Ashton to talk to.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
You'll be all right. Oh damn! You've been warned. Sending God, I need to program you into the.
No, that was me.
Yeah. I need to fix that. I saw it slapped you with a warning for some reason. So some context behind all of what Cryptopumpz is opening right now. There's replies that you'll see from known people: Mr. Casper, Nick, myself, Chris, Wolf, some other known Caspians. We've got Ashton as well, Nacho. We've got other known podcasts in the space, like the entire industry, like from KSI to Shits and Gigs, replies there. So it's really trying to cover everything, podcast related, crypto related as well. So some of them are really funny and hilarious, and some of them are just outright outrageous. There's one here that we had with with Nick and Mr. Casper. Mr. Casper, I don't know if you scroll up on this Cryptopumpz. He made a post about Casper's price, right? And now if you follow this account, anytime this person has made a post about Casper, Nick has come out of nowhere and insulted the crap out of him from talking about price. Like in a Banter style.
He's the Jim Cramer of Casper.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Best way to put it. Jim Cramer of Cass. Anytime he talks about price, and then Nick's in there, and he's just taking the absolute living piss out of it. I think it's great. I don't know about you guys, but it's great.
Good banter, really good,
really.
and he takes it well.
Yeah, it does. He participates very well as well.
Yeah.
Like, mate, it's very interactive. It's great. If you're not following this account, follow it. Trust me, it's good. So I posted about that, and then some context as well. Nick said he was going on a week hibernation, right, on the timeline. And the moment I saw this post, I grabbed my chance and I tagged Nick under it, and I said, I wonder if Nick's hibernation will end early after seeing this post. And sure enough, we wasn't disappointed. After a bit of backwards and forwards with Mr. Casper, if you click on show replies, who comes out of nowhere? Nick. He broke his hibernation, jumped into it and said, but I would.
I absolutely love this guy. He's the most bipolar person in the world, and I love it.
It's so fun. So fun to follow this person. If you've got time and you're active on the timeline, these accounts you should be following and participating, because it's just light-hearted banter, man. I love it. It's great. It's great.
Speaking real quick, Levendi, of accounts that you should follow. Cryptopumpz, scroll up a little bit. Oh, it changed. It said follow back for shortly on Levendi there at the beginning when he was sharing it.
No, how
do you feel?
No, it didn't.
He done it without us looking.
He's done it now quickly, Ashton. That's what he's done.
Oh, God. Well spotted. We'll have to clip that. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, let's go to the next one, because this continues. So, some context, right, behind this reply, Nick, before he went on a hibernation, he was replying on any female on Twitter that was not the best of looking, saying that he would. Banter-wise, just complete banter, fun. No maliciousness at all.
It's a compliment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really? Are you being serious?
He's all about that lifestyle.
Oh, this makes things so
what
much
do they call
worse.
them? The pink slips, I think he calls them. No.
Oh no! Oh God! So then, so on that context, then I theorized that he would break his hibernation to come out and say that he would, and he did not disappoint. He did. He literally said, "I would" to Mr. Casper. He literally did. Cool. Next one, I think it's from Full Face. This made me laugh. Chris, me and you, this was hilarious. I wanted to highlight this. Full Face, well-known person in Casper. He's also a Casper ambassador as well. Recently, but he made this post about blockchain banter. He goes, "I'm so deep into blockchain banter now that last Monday my wife looked at me and said, 'So, are you going to listen to the boys today?'" Meaning the children. Like, ma'am, it's not even a question anymore. It's a lifestyle at this point. If blockchain banter dropped the space about watching paint dry, I'd be like, shh, the boys are talking. It made me laugh, man. It really, really made me laugh. And yeah, and reflect back. We'll talk about reflecting back tomorrow's BEB, but I really wanted to put some highlight on this because it just shows how far we've come, man. I
genuinely love comments like that because we put a lot of effort into doing spaces and things like that. Yeah. And like you don't do it for the praise, we do it because we enjoy it. But when you realise people actually do enjoy it as well, it does make you feel good. And hearing comments like that are just awesome. I love it.
Yeah, I agree. Couldn't agree more, man. Thank you, Full Face, for the respect and the support, man. Amazing. Awesome.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. So we had some laughs with this one. I'm sorry. So Chris, if you guys know, Chris loves his technology. He's so well versed, and he's got the latest update. No, I'm joking. He uses he's probably still has a black and white TV. If we
Wait, you guys are in colour? That's insane.
Oh, it was crazy. You was locked out of what? Your email address, and you couldn't get into X. What happened? Talk us through it.
Right. Look, when I first set up Twitter, it was when it was Twitter, and I thought I'll just sign up. I probably won't use it much, but I'll just sign up and have a look what's going on. So signed up with some crappy Hotmail account I'd literally just made on the spot. Thought I'll never need this again, so don't worry about writing anything down. And but obviously as I went on X, I started getting a bit of a bigger profile, and didn't think about ever changing the email or anything like that. And then I got kicked off of X for some reason. I think I wrote something that I shouldn't have. I don't know, against community notes. Anyway, they let me back on, but they said, right, you just need to verify for your email now. But they don't give you the full email. They just give you like a C *** at Hotmail ***, blah, blah, blah. And I was thinking, I have no idea what this email is at all. And I've got like loads of emails because I'd set new ones up for everything, but I normally write them down. And I went through everything and I couldn't find this flipping email. And I was even trying to talk to the people in the back end on the X and say, look, I don't have access to this email anymore because I don't know what it is. Can you just send me an email, a different email, or send it to my phone because you've got my phone number, and we'll sort it out this way. And it's just an automated reply. Your complaint has been logged. We'll send you an email when you get. And I'm thinking, right, I'm screwed. So anyway, I was in a foul mood anyway all day. I was talking to Tom about it, and I was saying, like, I'm just going to have to set up a new account and just hope that I'll get some of my followers back. And then it just sprung on me. I'd logged into X on my laptop, so I went onto that. The same message come up. So then but then it gave you an option to log out. So I logged out and then went to log back in again. When you click the email bar, like to sign back in, it already had it saved, and I was like, I've got it. I've got it.
You got lucky.
Literally,
yeah,
it was that lucky.
Wow.
And funny enough, I still haven't changed the email either. I like
Jesus.
Waiting to happen again.
Yeah, I won't let it beat me.
He literally he came up to me and he just said, "Do I have an email address that starts with C?"
Oh man! Of course you can't hit Tom.
Yeah, he got 50 of them.
You got 50 emails beginning with C.
Yeah.
Yep. Jesus.
Yeah.
And I went for.
We're gonna see a coin fashion from Chris about how he round tripped his ex account.
But the best thing is, I was making up accounts as well that I might have made up and was trying to log into them, and I was shutting their accounts down. They were saying, "You've done too many passwords now."
The only reason you make that many accounts is for porn accounts.
And that's why he does it. That's why he does it.
Then he forgets them.
Oh God, you're not hearing this, are you?
Isn't it true, Chris? Just say yes.
Say yes.
Just nod.
Just say yes, Chris. Just say yes.
Slaughtered, mate.
I'm going to listen to it on my phone. There's a lag, isn't there?
One of the comments was the only reason why you have 500 emails is for porn sites.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah.
It's not a coin fashion anymore, an anonymous one anyway. Oh, cool. That was awesome. Chris, that was a great one. Oh my God. I forgot I made this comment. I got told off by Wolf. So somebody made a post about Wolf, you guys hitting your all-time high.
Yeah.
400%.
Yeah, which, hey, congratulations.
That was crazy.
Man. Amazing stuff.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Huge congrats. And you know, me, always bantering. I had to throw a comment in there about it. Now, I woke up and I saw this picture with this huge green thing sticking up in the chart, and I got shocked And I thought, bloody hell, that's longer than my morning wood. I made this comment without thinking straight away. You know, I just woke up. I thought, yeah, fuck it, this will be fun.
That's about 4 centimeters.
So I said it.
I was about to say, I think he would have said it if it went up 25%, not just 400%.
So I said it, and then ended up getting fucking. Well, Wolf said, "Oh shit, did we post the wrong picture?"
That's a scary moment.
It was great. Great laugh, man. But in all honesty, congratulations, Wolf. All right. So Shits and Gigs is a great podcast I've been following for the last few years. 2 British guys. They just cover loads of things, talk shit, and have fun with it, right? And they often ask things across the timeline that they want to cover on their podcast. This was one of the things. So they asked, what's the strangest things that give you anxiety? So I thought I'll answer it a little bit truthful, this one. And I said, the moment I start my live Twitter spaces, it has a brief moment of connecting. If this fails, then a new link has to be created, rendering the previous space useless. Yeah. Now this, you don't know how anxious this makes me. This first 2 minutes of connecting is fucking insane. I had it the other day when we went live with the second round of the quantum resilience space, actually. I thought for a brief second that we was going to lose it and have to start the whole thing again. Bro, lucky my camera wasn't on because the amount of panic I was going through it was insane. So yeah, this was a bit of a home truth.
The same thing with that awkward silence on the spaces, especially when you're the one that was just talking. You go through like a 3-minute dialogue and then nothing. And you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, I've just bored everyone to death.
Yeah, but to be fair to everybody, all of us have done so many spaces now. We all have trauma.
Yeah.
So yeah, like these fears and anxieties are not for nothing because we've rugged 7,000 times and you have restarted it 7,000 times and you've shouted 1,000,000 times. Can anyone hear me? So
yeah. I think it hardens you to anxiety, to be honest with you, because you're so used to it now. I think the only anxiety I get now is if like you've got diarrhea and you go to sneeze. That's probably the most anxious you'll ever get in life. Especially
every time my older daughter calls my phone, I see her name and I'm like, oh God, what happened? But Levendi, I'm not crazy. It's back. Follow back. It's right there.
Yeah.
Where?
Relevant.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Hey, Crypto.
I do follow you,
bro.
Watch. Following.
Oh, okay.
No, this is a bug. X does this.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Oh man, cool. So another post from a Caspian BRT. You guys know this account for sure. He made a quick little tutorial setting up an iPhone widget, right? And me being me, I saw the word iPhone on there. I thought I'd jump all over it. So I jumped in there. And to my surprise, I saw Chris comment already. I thought, yeah, lovely. Here we go. Here you go. It's on. So Chris comes in there. This is really cool. Is this just for superior iPhones? I assume Android is too weak in comparison to have something this cool. I thought, you little shit.
Well,
I love BRT side of that though. He's like, not sure. I wouldn't know. I don't use that.
Yeah. He tagged me and Crypto J. Bloody hell. He tags me. So I thought, okay, cool. Let me answer back. But what can I answer back with? And on that day, probably about an hour before this post, I came across something in the timeline. It was a really, really cool video, actually. And I really, really like it. All Android users will like it. And I know Cryptopumpz would love it as well. Bro, if you want to play that, put a sound on. It's really, really good. This was my reply.
I'm not sure if the sound will work.
Yeah, there's no sound coming through. We'll listen to it in silence. But
yeah, can you hear it, Chris?
I'm saying, can you hear it, mate? Well, it's like a little animation showing all the iPhones having a fight, all the phones having a fight with iPhone and Samsung coming up on top, which I thought was pretty cool. Since there's no sound, then it's pointless in watching it. But
yeah, Samsung used to
it was. I thought it was a pretty cool reply. Then Chris comes out of nowhere. Yeah, Chris comes out of nowhere with his bloody beard. This goes on. This goes on for a while, but you get the gist of it. BRT comes in there. Of course, he loves like iPhones as well. He's in there with Chris, and they're sort of a 2v1 on me right now. And I send a GIF in there some point. But this is just highlights the banter we've had for how long now, Chris? How many months has this fight been going on?
I can't believe it's still going on. I don't even have an iPhone. It's all a joke.
Yeah, this
I've
is
got loads of
Samsung, by the
Android.
way. This is a Hawaii.
Oh, is that an upgrade?
Is that how you say that? Hawaii? Is that what you just said?
Yeah. No. It is. It is.
I want to know what
but
Chris
yeah.
is talking about. He said, "Good thing Android has ZK coding." Like, what does that even mean?
I don't even understand what that means, to be honest with you.
These are opcodes and zero knowledge on Android. Like, we know there's zero knowledge on Android, but it has nothing to do with the zero knowledge we use.
Yeah, yeah. It's more down to the users. They have zero knowledge.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, true. Cool. I see we've gone to the next one. So, this is a really good one. So, I'm highlighting. This ain't really a roast. I'm highlighting this because at the time we was at a meetup at Wolfie's Bar, and I saw Christian Ludwig. He replied to somebody saying that gold is dead. It just sits there. Bitcoin moves. So they're highlighting about Bitcoin, and then Christian Ludwig comes in there and says, "You can't buy coffee with Bitcoin unless there for 10 minutes for confirmation." I guess this is the roast. Secure and centralized Lightning network. Only if you and the coffee shop have both preloaded the Lightning wallet, which in itself is a roast and true, right? So when I saw this, I thought I was sitting with Wolf at the time, outside actually, and I thought, yeah, perfect opportunity to do a bit of shilling. Took a picture of a pint, put it in there in the comment. I said, I just bought a round of drinks using my cash at Wolfie's Bar. In a matter of milliseconds, the transaction went through. Transaction, not transfer. Went through and cleared both in the front end and back end, which is really awesome. Like 10 minutes, he's going to wait 10 minutes to clear, right? And then Christian Ludwig comes out of nowhere, replying and says, directly on a Nakamoto-like L1 with no trade-off to Bitcoin-like decentralization and security. Playing the game. So I thought, yeah, let's play even more. Took a picture of the man himself, what he accepts at his bar, and then said the reply with seamless transaction, completely secure and super fast. So yeah, this is just me highlighting the roast of this comes from Christian Ludwig roasting Bitcoin's 10-minute transaction time.
The thing is, and this is what's so cool, and there's a lot of Bitcoiners that will I've seen the response to this, and it's normally about the 10-minute thing. Because it's such a small transaction, they don't really care. Like merchants don't care. They'll just accept that it probably will be safe, and then that's fine. That's their argument to that. And I just think, okay, that's fine if you believe that. But Wolf, you've had transactions in Bitcoin that have been stuck in the mempool for like 3 days.
Yeah, well, no, it was actually 2 weeks.
What?
And, yeah, because so
they could have wired you the money faster.
Yeah.
Well, this was actually at the hair and beauty salon, and it was a decent amount. So it was I think it was about £200, which is about $250 plus. And the lady who purchased it, her husband knows everything about crypto because she kept on telling us that. And then when she put the payment through, when it asked her what type of fees you want to select, she said lowest. So she clicked on the lowest fees on the Bitcoin, push it through, and it just doesn't show. Now, luckily, we had her details. So to save the situation, we let her go. But if she was, for instance, a new client, you can't do anything about it. You can't chase it back or do anything. If they leave and it didn't work, it didn't work. So it is actually a risk. It is a very big risk.
Wait, so hang on. So logically, if somebody does, so I can come to your bar, press the long gas, right, and then leave, go home and cancel the transaction.
You can possibly, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so there is a risk, of course, involved in it. With gas, it's immediate, of course.
That's a massive flaw. What the? That's massive.
That's insane, because basically she would have had to stay in your salon for 2 weeks until it's in, and then by that time she'd probably need another haircut anyway.
Yeah.
You just stay there and then you do it all over again. It's what's it called? Ouroboros.
Yeah. Yeah, but to give it a bit more context, because my wife took the transaction, and she was so freaked out about it, she didn't want to do Bitcoin again in the salon, and that's with me being able to explain it and talk about it and things. So if you think about normal merchants out there, I mean, they'll never even start with this. So in essence, as a medium of exchange, I think Bitcoin can't breach that.
No,
they can't. It's a store of value, and that's it. But medium of exchange, there isn't really any solution other than Casper. If you look at proof of work,
that's true.
And this is the thing. If you look at from a business point of view, like that's Bitcoiners' argument. They'll just accept that it probably will go through, so that's fine. So it's because it's such a small amount, they won't care that it will probably go through at some point. So that's their argument. But from a business point of view, what would you rather? Would you rather say, like someone say, look, you're going to get this confirmed in like within 10 seconds, or you may have to wait a couple of weeks, but you probably will go through, so don't worry about it. Well, business owners going to choose Casper all day long. Like it's a no-brainer.
And why even choose Bitcoin in that question in the first place? You can do the exact same thing with a credit card. Take the same risk. They can go home and they can call the company and say, I didn't do it. And you'll get your payment in a week when they settle the charges. So it's not even an advantage. There's no attraction to it.
Yeah. So Tim Draper, if you're listening, I really hope Tim Draper is listening because he's massive.
I think we've come to the end of the replies, right? Or we've got a couple more. Oh yeah, I forgot about this one. Oh god, so Egg Slunker, another great account to follow on the timeline. Great information plus great banter from this account. He made a post highlighting somebody saying yes, 72 seconds. He says, imagine thinking 72 seconds is impressive. Wait until they discover Cass. And I'm going in there with my banter saying my wife doesn't think it's impressive at all.
Is this the same wife that you met outside Wolfie's bar?
Oh, stop it. Oh, God, that crazy woman. Oh,
Tracy.
my
God. Don't talk about your wife. It's rude.
Come on, now.
Her name is Tracy, by the way.
Oh, God. God, Tracy, the crazy.
Yeah.
Tracy Pro.
Oh, is that her?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this. So this guy... No, this ain't Tracy. This goes back to Nick's story of coming back out of hibernation. Oh my goodness me! I forgot about this. So this account said, "I present you the Princess Kalina of Bulgaria." So immediately I think of Nick. Immediately, so I tag him in the comments. Nick, what you saying? Of course, the geezer comes out of nowhere and says, "I would." But it's not showing you on there for some reason. Cryptopumpz. Let me find.
They probably blocked him.
Yeah, you probably.
Oh, we're looking at the bird on the left, aren't we? Just so we're all clear.
Yeah, I know.
That's good.
Oh man, I can't even see it myself. I don't know. I think he's been. I think he's been muted. Nick's been muted.
Wolf, that woman's got more muscles than you, man.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, there he is. Nice. There he is. He's come out of nowhere. Wood. Oh, God. He doesn't disappoint, man. He does not disappoint. This is a great laugh.
The guy is so dry with his sense of humor. It's so funny.
Yeah, it really, really is. And he enjoys the cigar as well, I see on the timeline.
Say that again.
He enjoys cigars like you.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, no, he's. But honestly, like I think a lot of people don't get his humour at all.
Yeah.
Because even I sometimes think, does he actually hate Casper now? And I think it's a love-hate relate. Like I said, he's like bipolar. 100%.
No, he's great. I agree with you.
It's such a funny account to
It
follow.
is. Initially, I thought the same. I thought he was like really switching and hating it when I first come across it, and I even found myself replying to it. And then it's a week later when I realized what type of person Nick was. I realized what that he was doing, and it was great. He's great. He's a great laugh, and he understands what he's doing. He does it well as well.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
There's another comment from Shits and Gigs. They're asking, what's the craziest fact that you've recently learned? And I had to tag Chris in this one and tell them the fact that Chris still uses an iPhone 5.
That's how superior iPhones are. You can still use an iPhone 5
crazy.
and it's better than an Android.
No wonder you were talking about how you'd be on the tiny screen earlier.
Yeah,
like...
bloody hell. Bloody hell, that's crazy. I can't believe you're still using it. How big is the screen? Can you show us?
I'm pretty sure. I don't think it is an iPhone 5, but I'm pretty sure I responded to that as well. What iPhone's this? This one?
Oh my goodness me, that's small. I don't know. I don't know what.
I think I've got a 5. I don't use it because Android's superior, but I think I've got a 5.
We can't tell because they all look exactly the same.
Yeah.
And they don't have them written on it, so I have no idea.
No, that wouldn't be the Apple way.
No.
Give you information.
It can't be easy. Yeah.
God, I think we've turned Ashton. Hey.
No, you haven't.
You can't. He's a Cali boy. He'll never turn on iPhone.
I had to. Cool. And we end this off, these replies, with a viral one. In the beginning of this, I was saying that I like to comment everywhere, right? And this reply caught some traction. KSI, he was talking about his prime drink, right? If you don't know who KSI is, a very famous British YouTuber, 15 years in the game, and he's come off well off it. He recently made a crypto Twitter account dedicated to crypto. So that's how I started following him and replying to his comments on both of his accounts, because he says some really off stuff sometimes, and I really like to pull him up on it. And it's great because his community just interact with me all the time. It's really good and fun. And this time, he made a quote repost from another big YouTuber saying, "At first, when I had Supernova or Sour Nova Prime, I wasn't a fan, but then the more I had it, the more I enjoyed it." So me being me, I thought, yeah, let me slap a comment on this guy.
I have sound on this one if you want it. I don't know if it matters.
I haven't even watched the video, to be honest. I was more focused on KSI's reply because it went viral as well. Almost 17,000 views on the reply. So I came in there and I said, so it takes an entire bottle to remove my taste buds in my tongue in order for me to start enjoying it. Got it. Something so simple, and it just went completely viral under it.
Is that 670 likes?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
It's insane. It's insane. I've had these replies under his comments go in the thousands sometimes as well from the beginning of the year. It's really, really nuts. So I started commenting more on there, especially on his crypto Twitter account. There was one that we spoke of in the last roast where he bought Bitcoin at 83k and sold it at 84k. So he made $1,000 that he doesn't have to declare in the UK or pay tax on it. But with considering he's worth tens of millions, fucking yeah, great, mate. But yeah, so I've started interacting more and more with him, and just to see where it goes, really, and just for banter's sake.
I just want to make one correction. Doesn't have to pay tax on it yet.
Yet. Yeah.
Our government are all about squeezing everything they can.
Yeah, they are.
So,
I'm pretty sure this guy's big enough in the game that he's probably got offshores registered and all of that, to be honest. But that brings us to the end of those replies, man. Hope everyone enjoyed the roast and the confessions and stuff, and had a laugh with us. It's been fun. It's been fun. Sorry, my big nose is coming into my camera.
Just want to go.
It's a Greek in me. I'm sorry. Let's. Do you want to go through some comments, guys?
Yeah.
There's been quite. I've got a few DMs saying there's been quite a few roasts. I think it was Crypto J going into the whole iPhone and the Android wall. We'll see what we go through.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah. So Casper Bull comes in there. Okay, this is a general question then. What guarantees that we are not going to lose our KRC20 tokens if we stake them on Zealous DEX? So is this a question for your show tomorrow, I guess, Cryptopumpz?
Could be, but it hasn't happened yet, so I don't know the answer.
General.
Fair.
I wouldn't have a clue
Well,
to anything of this, how they work or anything.
They're basically asking about either providing liquidity. Like, I'm guessing providing liquidity on the DEX, because he says lose our KRC20 tokens. So that would be like any token on the DEX. I mean, it's the same as any other DEX on any other chain, right? So the easy and slightly scary answer is you don't have any guarantees. Anything can be hacked. Anything can happen. Like, do your research, protect yourself for sure. But the code itself is about to be audited from Zealous, and they haven't chosen one yet, but it seems like they're choosing a pretty reputable auditor.
Is it going to be Certex?
That's what I'm saying. The whole point, no.
Oh, a reputable one. Sorry, I didn't hear the reputable bit. Sorry, apologies.
But yeah, either way, it's I don't know. You have to just wait a little longer.
Cool. Cash Ching coming in there. Good evening, all. What a lovely Sunday and another episode of Sunday Roast. Love it. We love you, Cash Ching, man. No homo.
Oh, you went there.
You didn't hashtag.
Oh, sorry. Hashtag no did he.
Oh, Jesus. I like the other one better.
Chris, did you still want me to bring the heat, or do you need a break ahead of Crescendo from Crypto J?
Break. I have a break.
Yeah, let's have a break. Come on.
Oh, goodness. Crypto J, Andy, I'm not in that other stream anymore. Can't stand all the hating because I'm in Casper projects within it, because that community is more salty than the Dead Sea. I wonder who you're talking about.
I'm sure
just name and shame.
Yeah, name and shame. Who's that?
It's, Andy invited me to a Telegram group where there's like all OGs in it. You're not in that one, though. Yeah, Wolfie's in it, and Caspador, and
exclusive club, is it? Okay.
Well, aren't you guys cool?
Yeah.
Is it that beard one? I mean,
no, because I'm in it. It's not.
Chris has issues with his old Windows NT system. Surprised his dial-up modem is keeping up.
You know what I love about Crypto J's comments? They're always like technically sound. Like most people who make this joke would not say Windows NT. They would have said like 98 or something.
So I can't see what that what his roast is yet, because I'm still catching up. I'm on a big lag.
It's still loading.
Still loading.
Oh, good. American TM says it's roasting time.
Yeah, baby.
Giggsy, what a great cast and crowd here, man. Love it. Hats off to Giggsy. I met him for the first time at Wolfie's bar the other week, man. Great to meet him.
No, he was making some good barbecue, Greek barbecue.
Oh, my goodness me. The pictures he was sending the day after.
What do you call it? Slovakia?
Suvlagia.
Suvlagia.
Yeah, Suvlagia. Great food.
Kind of like
kebab or chicken kebab. Great. Jerry Bumfield, the biggest helmet.
Yeah.
Where's the lie?
Okay, great statement. Jerry, the guy who hates Casper and ran off when Casper pumped and ICO didn't. ICO
didn't do shit.
I might prefer it when Crypto J's got a new target.
Yeah.
Let's keep him on Jerry.
Yeah, stay on Jerry, mate. I heard he's got an iPhone.
Yeah.
Cool Breezy says, "Hey lads." Sugar Lump Mary. Oh my God, what a bad move. Not sure what.
I think that's about Jerry.
It was one of the
it's when that's when Chris logged out and came back in again and lost another person.
That's because his stupid Android phone.
The deep random thinker says that clown gonna make another Casper going to zero video as soon as we flip insane clown posse again.
Insane clown posse, that's hilarious. I'm just
run out of words to put in the right order at the end there.
I'm waiting for him to do a collab with Crypto John.
Oh, bro, that'd be amazing.
That would be awesome. It's Bumfield, not Bamfield. Andy,
ban. Like you should ban him from your timeline.
American TM, Wolf there out here acting like he invented hustle, bro. You didn't discover Web3. You just found the coffee bar with Wi-Fi and started shouting legacy. Sit down before your toaster gets cold. Oh, brutal.
That's a sackable offense. You need a new mayor of Wolftown.
You need a new mayor of Wolftown, says Cryptopumpz.
Impeach him.
Okay. He's using AI to produce this, so I'll forgive him.
Gone for the juggle.
Throwing him under the bus right there. Crypto J coming in. Chris, you need to stop over analyzing the moves you make. Just hold Casper and NFTs tokens in the ecosystem. Stop following Jerry. Oh man, I can see where all these comments are going. Crypto J, assuming every miner here is already upgraded their node or using a pool? ? If you're solo but not upgraded, you likely need to move fast as you won't mine any new blocks.
Facts.
Dude, such a good call out.
Yeah.
So this is a roast,
point.
but such
Yeah,
you guys
great
got
point.
like 12 hours. You better hurry.
Yeah.
Hashtag cat pool works great.
Great plug there. American TM with his roast. Oh, Chris Hutchinson. So you're out there tweeting and posting all over X, but where's the Casper love? Are you too busy to join the revolution or just avoiding the Wolfie coin because you can't?
Avoiding the Wolfie coin. I've got the Wolfie
Yeah,
coin.
NFTs, you've got yeah. American TM, handle the heat. Casper's fast, scalable, and ready to take over the world, but it looks like you're stuck in the slow lane. Maybe it's time to step up your game, or at least stop pretending to. I guess that's aimed at Jerry.
Yeah,
Or Crypto
I
J.
hope so.
Yeah, Crypto J.
Yeah.
Speaking of, American Chris H is afraid of small dogs. He can't handle the wolf.
I don't think that's true. I heard he was afraid of push-ups.
Oh, stop.
Crypto J, Chris getting mugged off. Haha. Oh my god, Crypto, he loves you, man.
Yeah, so hard.
I heard it says Scrotex instead of Rolex, but I can't read without AI reading it for him. Oh, goodness gracious, where are we going? LevendiPro, American TM, LevendiPro and Crumpet Media are more like Web3 ghosted duo. Levendi's visionary vibes are as empty as his crypto wallet, while Crumpet's token ecosystem is about as engaging as a soggy crumpet. Funny.
The thing is, a soggy crumpet.
It is. It really is. These guys don't even know. It tastes so good. Trey says, "When Lambo, Chris has already got one, mate. Ask for a lift.
Sign up to my Patreon."
When Mantis.
Oh, dude, that was fucking great.
Crypto J, it'll be okay, Chris. Just keep holding Casper. I guess he doesn't want to sign up.
Oh, here we go.
All right, Argon, Mining, and Nacho are a duo so out of touch with crypto world they probably think Cas is a typo for Casper. Argon's mining strategies are as outdated as dial-up internet and nachos.
All right.
Yeah, all right. Nice roast.
Yeah. I'm a fan of dial-up myself. What the fuck? Just the sounds, you know?
Yeah, do you know what? I do miss the sound. I'm not going to lie. American TM.
Oh, sorry.
All good.
Where am I going?
NFT drops are more like digital dust. Time to upgrade from 1999 to 2025, gentlemen. Now, that's a good one.
Can I just say, I think American sounds just like a robot.
I think Wolf threw him under the bus earlier with the AI.
Yeah, sounds a lot like ChatGPT to me.
Yeah. Crypto J. There we go. This is what he was talking about earlier. Chris, clean your ears out. I can see the wax from here.
Like,
I haven't got a comeback for that.
Yeah, I don't even know what he's talking about. I mean, I don't see it. Can you with his accent? I don't know what that's in reference to. Probably to a conversation we had earlier.
oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Wow. Do I even want to read this one out? I'm not even going to go there.
Jokes on him, I've got fucking loads of it.
Yeah. God. Then it fell to 350. I guess that was for what? Something that we were talking about in price. Crypto J again. To be fair, I heard the guy buying crumbs is an iPhone user, so it makes sense.
Imagine if it actually was me buying crumbs.
Oh man,
it's not. Like
too many sheep will just find a shepherd and blindly follow. I think that was in reference to something we were talking about earlier. To crypto Twitter, I think.
I think this is a mistake, is it? He has it twice.
Jay Rummy. Michael Saylor secretly buying. I don't think it's a secret, mate. I think he announced it 24 hours before.
You mean
that's very secretly buying?
Yeah.
No, wait, because no one knows this yet.
Yeah, he only owns the biggest percentage of fucking Bitcoin.
Wait, did this guy just say that Michael Saylor's buying Bitcoin?
Yeah.
But no one knows this yet. Honestly, this is an exclusive.
Who's Michael Saylor?
Yeah.
Cornelius,
apparently.
No, he owns a big sailing company.
Yeah.
I was going to say something about the submarine there, but I won't. I'm going to shut up. Crypto J, they also need to make sure they factor in taxes and fees. Also, don't do it with Ethereum and those fees. So I guess it's a dig at the Lightning Network and Ethereum's fees.
Yeah.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Cornelius, people are believing Michael Saylor. Remember, he got wrecked last bull run and almost got liquidated when the price crashed to 15 grand and complaining that regulators need to make all coins securities. Wow. Well, see, I've recently started following Saylor's movements only a couple of years ago. I didn't realize he was complaining when it crashed to 15 grand.
I got a weird feeling every time I hear him talk, to be honest. I mean, it's great that companies are buying Bitcoin and doing things and all that, like adoption, great. But I don't enjoy hearing him talk.
Yeah,
it's very Ponzi to me. It seems very
It
Ponzi.
is. It really is. It's like borrowing, buying, borrowing, buying, borrowing. When are you going to pay back?
But he's even said
he's rich. He doesn't have to pay anything back.
It's true.
No, because they're all convertible notes as well.
Yeah.
But essentially what he's getting. So he doesn't have to pay any. It's 0% interest on everything he's borrowing, and it hits a certain target price or strike price. They convert the notes into his stock, and his stock, if Bitcoin did go to shit, his stock would be worth shit anyway, and that's what they get. Exactly. So it's like it's the biggest Ponzi thing ever, really but he's honest about it at least.
Yeah.
The one thing I like about Michael Saylor was a video. He was on a talk show where there was this person that was sitting next to him, but apparently he'd met Satoshi. I don't know if you've seen.
Oh yeah, that was on a panel.
Yes, yeah, and the daggers that Michael
dude was like.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the best thing about Michael Saylor. The daggers he gave to this guy that was obviously lying. You know, saying, I met Satoshi, we sat down and had dinner, he's a great bloke. That's basically what he said. And then Michael
because Jonathan denied it immediately. So like, it was obvious that it was a lie.
But yeah,
he was having dinner with the guy that was in the UK court. What was his name?
The one that claimed to be him.
Yeah. Right. Craig Wright.
Yeah.
Craig Wright.
Yeah.
Imagine Wolf in a Mini Cooper, old Jen. He'd have to put it on.
Put it on. Like
I used to drive a smart car.
No, you didn't.
Yeah,
you did.
Yeah.
If you drove a
when it just launched,
like
we had
Red Flintstones with your feet under you. What are you talking about? Roller skates.
So me and my brother drove in the smart car one day.
Your brother?
Yeah. So we both were in the thing, and we stopped. So for those who don't know, my brother is 6'8" and he weighs.
He's a mountain.
24 stone, which is about 350 pounds.
Damn.
He's a really big. He's a big human, and we stopped at Tesco, and we both got out of the car, and there was this massive 4x4 that stopped next to us, and this little Asian family got out of it, and then me and my brother got out of the smart car, and they just looked at us and started laughing. So they didn't understand it at all. But Yeah, I could fit in a smart car.
I would love to have been there. Seeing multiple people coming out of a big car and then just two big fucking mountains coming out of a smart car.
Oh, I've got another nice story.
Themselves out the door.
Yeah, I've got another nice story for you guys. So the one night we were driving back from the salon, and the smart car we had was a black one, and we at that stage our branding was pink, so it did Blue Mango Salon and pink on the side of it. We got some McDonald's, and as we were driving, the window was open. I saw this guy bouncing in the street with two guys bent over him. And then we stopped next to him. They were stabbing him with bottles and hitting him with pipes. So my window was open, and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And the guy comes and says, "Drive on, mate. It's got nothing to do with you." So I got out of the car. And then as I got out of the car, he said, "Get back in your fucking car, we'll fuck you up." And I said, and then I looked at them, I said, "Okay, let's go then." And then I stormed into them, and all three looked up and they started running away. And then as they were running away, they were shouting over their shoulder, "We know where you live, we're gonna fuck you up." And I said, "Well, stop running away, let's do this now." And they jumped in the BMW and drove away. But then when I came back, I just organized the ambulance for the guy and spoke to the police. A bunch of guys came off from the flats across the street, and I said, "Fucking hell, man." We were all looking at this, and then we saw this little smart car stopping with a pink logo. So I thought, fuck, this guy's going to get murdered. And then the Hulk got out of the car and chased these guys down the street. So, yeah, no,
when you got out, was it like the scene from Snatch with Tyrone? You're bad to the bone, ain't you, Tyrone? I don't know if anyone's like squeezing out of his car.
That's a great scene.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Hightower.
What's amazing, because there'll be so many people seeing a little black smart car with pink writing on it, thinking there's going to be a fitty in that car, and they'll be looking around to have a look in the window. And of course, there is a fitty driver.
Well, I was driving. My wife was driving. I don't drive.
So there was three of you in the car.
Yeah, there was three of you in the smart car.
No, just me and my wife. My brother wasn't there. It was just me there. Yeah. I
thought he was in the back seat.
No.
Bloody hell, man. That's mental. I would love to see that. I would love to see that, to be honest. Your brother coming out of the smart car.
I fucking loved that car. I really did. Because it felt like a go-kart. So and it had a Triptronic.
I bet it did.
Yeah, it had like a Triptronic, and it was very powerful also because I bought like a juiced up one. But then when I was driving along, it feels like you're driving a go-kart around. So it's a lot of fun.
Crypto J's got a password for Chris. Be an easy one. You can remember this one.
Ginger Chris 1, 2, 3. So he knows my password.
He
knows one of your passwords.
Yeah, he knows them.
Pornhub.
Oh man. I've heard iPhones are the #1 cause of dementia. Explains a lot. Bloody hell. Crypto J, relentless.
Who said that?
Your best friend.
Oh.
The Ring of Caspar. Chris, what red wine do you fancy?
Well, at the moment, I'm drinking Malbec Cohors.
Malbec, nice. The Ring of Caspar, again, great camaraderie by the OGs in the space. OGs? I mean, thanks, I guess.
Coming up on a year.
Called influencers. Get it right.
Oh man,
that's everything.
Cool.
Yeah, that's everything. Oh, cool, awesome. I think that brings us to the end of episode 2, guys. Man, what a roast it's been. It's been fun. 2 hours coming up to as well.
Jeez, that went quick.
Yeah, proper. It flew by. 1 hour 54, I see on the top left. I can't believe we got through the whole episode 2 with Chris only hearing 3 of us.
It's an accomplishment for sure.
Yeah, great skills there, man. Put that on your CV. No, I think with that, it's time to bid goodnight. Thank you to everyone for joining the roast. It's been fun. We've had loads and loads of laughs. If you want to see us roasting your posts, then ping us, tag us, put it in the chats. Let us know. We can highlight. We would love to highlight your posts, your comments, your replies on top of our ones as well, and get stuck into things in the next episode. Don't forget tomorrow, blockchain banter is early, 1 hour before crescendo, baby. Finally time.
Woo!
Can't wait to dig into it as well. Looking forward to it. I know Cryptopumpz, you got a show with ZellaSwap at the same time as well.
We have a live tomorrow with ZellaSwap, an hour before crescendo. So get your questions in if you have any questions for them.
Nice.
Awesome. Can they do that in this stream or where else can they drop those?
No, I have another stream set up for tomorrow, so you'll be able to add your comments in there. He's going to hang around for longer than half an hour anyway, so plenty of time to get your questions in at the end.
Nice.
So looking forward to that.
Awesome. Sorry, I can't join live that one, but I'll listen to the recording because I'm interested in learning more about ZellaSwap, man. As everything is unfolding, I want to learn more and more because I'm going to be using it for sure. So yeah, great that you're putting that on, Cryptopumpz. I appreciate you guys as well up here. Thank you for joining and coming into this live, making time for this roasts. It's bloody fun, man. I love it, man. It's awesome. I don't know how you guys feel, but this has been another amazing episode.
I think it's shit.
Oh, shit, man. Don't get out of your smart car and change that.
Yeah, I don't want to do these again. They're rubbish. I think they're brilliant, man. And massive thank you to you as well, Levendi, for sorting all the roasts out because the rest of us are useless. We didn't even bother reading them. But no, massive thanks to you, man.
Cheers, boys. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hey.
Cool. Awesome. I think with that, it's time to bid good night. Good night from me. And see you tomorrow on BB.
Night, guys. See ya.
Night,
Bye,
guys.
guys.
See you later. Thank you very much.